Why do you always try to keep everyone happy? Just say what you really think. Sound familiar? If you're an ENFJ, INFJ, ESFJ, or ISFJ, you've probably been called fake. Too nice, too polished, too careful. But what if that emotional adaptability isn't fake at all? What if it's one of the deepest signs of care? Let's talk about it. In episode 1, we explored FE and FI, two different emotional languages. FI turns inward, guided by personal truth. FE turns outward, tuning into the emotional atmosphere. But here's the problem. Because FE adapts, people assume it's fake. Because FI resists adapting, people assume it's authentic. Let's challenge that. Because the truth, FE is not fake. Picture this. You're in a team meeting. Things get tense. The mood shifts. Then someone speaks gently, calms the tone, and brings everyone back together. Later, someone jokes, "Wow, always saying the right thing." But that moment wasn't fake. It was deeply real. That person sensed what the group needed and stepped in. That's FE. And for many types, it's second nature, like emotional instinct. FE doesn't hide emotion. It expresses it in a way that considers everyone. It's like emotional radar, constantly scanning. Are we okay? What needs to happen here? FE isn't about lying. It's about calibrating. Choosing which part of yourself to show, to support connection. That's not deception, that's empathy in action. Let's make it real. The ENFJ feels the room before anyone speaks. They adjust their tone naturally, but underneath, their inner vision is already running, seeing the bigger picture. They speak with purpose, not pretense. The INFJ may seem quiet, but when someone's hurting, they're there. They notice what isn't being said and choose words that bring healing. FE and NI working together, like intuition and care. The ESFJ remembers what made you smile last time. They bring stability through consistency. Their empathy is rooted in memory. FE helps them show up in exactly the way you need. The ISFJ is the quiet guardian. Their care isn't loud, it's loyal. They protect emotional space not for show, but because that's what love looks like to them. So why do FE users get misunderstood? Because they bend. They adapt. They respond to emotion in real time. But that flexibility isn't fake. It's relational intelligence. Maybe you've been there. Someone says, "Stop being so fake," and you freeze, and because you were being sincere. You just didn't express it in the way they expected. Not loud, not raw, but present, intentional, tuned in. And yes, sometimes FE holds back, not out of fear, out of love. Out of the choice to put the relationship first. FI says, "This is what's real for me." FE says, "What part of me can help us?" Both are real. Both are valid, just focused in different directions. FE doesn't suppress truth, it sequences it. It speaks truth with timing, care, and presence. And sometimes, that's the most authentic thing you can do. Have you ever felt judged for being too nice? Or been told your diplomacy isn't real? Tell me your story in the comments. I'd love to hear it. If this helped you rethink FE, hit like and subscribe. And if you missed episode 1, FE versus FI, why we process emotions so differently, you'll find it right here above. Don't miss episode 3, where we'll dive into how FE shows up in INFJs and what happens when empathy turns inward. We're just getting started. Thanks for watching. See you on the next episode.